And next, we will have the kindergarten through first grade doing the continental shuffle.
Okay? Be ready?
From the movie Ice Age, and we're about to do this. Take it back into the shade. Step left, then drift. Step right, and then drift. Crisscross into the man-made. Crisscross into the man-made. Now jump, jump, wiggle your rump, and walk it out like granny. To the front, into the shade. Take it back into the shade. Step left, then drift. Step right, and then drift. Crisscross into the man-made. Crisscross into the man-made. Now jump, jump, shake your rump, and walk it out like granny. Move it out, you got it. Take it back, oh yeah. Step left, vamos to the house. Go with me, baby. Crisscross, here we go, yo. Crisscross, hey. Now jump, jump, wiggle your rump, and walk it out like granny. Move it out, go, 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 go into the sea. My mammals everywhere. You got warm blood in your hair. If you're feeling this new groove, then we wanna see you move. It's a continental drift, and we do it just like this. Everybody to the front. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Step left, then drift. Step right, that's it. Crisscross into the man-made. Crisscross, here we go. Now jump, jump, wiggle your rump, and walk it out like granny. To the front. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Step left, then drift. Step right, that's it. Crisscross into the man-made. Crisscross, here we go. Now jump, jump, wiggle your rump, and walk it out like granny. Move it out. Hey, hey, hey. Step left, get on your feet, human people. Stop holding up the wall. Crisscross, you got it, you got it, you got it. Now jump, jump, wiggle your rump, and walk it out like granny.
Yay! Okay, no, you all stay up there. Stay up there.
Third grade.
Stay up there. We do it. Jesus, stay there.
Hurry up. True.
You guys, I need you to focus. All eyes on me. Respect yourself. Attention. Very good. Thank you.
All right. And next we will have pre-K through third grade singing "Say Yes."
When Jesus says, nobody can say no. 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 I'm not worried about a thing, 'cause I know you are guiding me. Where you lead me, Lord, I will go. I have no fear 'cause I know who's in control. There's no limit to what you can do, 'cause it all belongs to you. Yes, it all belongs to you. Now what you know, you're almighty and all powerful, and it all belongs to you. Yes, it all belongs to you. When Jesus says, nobody can say no. 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 I'm not worried about a thing, 'cause I know you are guiding me. Where you lead me, Lord, I will go. I have no fear 'cause I know who's in control. There's no limit to what you can do, 'cause it all belongs to you. Yes, it all belongs to you. Now what you know, you're almighty and all powerful, and it all belongs to you. Yes, it all belongs to you. When Jesus says, nobody can say no. 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 When Jesus says, nobody, 'cause He's in control. There's no limit to what you can do, 'cause it all belongs to you. Yes, it all belongs to you. Now don't you know you're almighty and all powerful, and it all belongs to you. Yes, it all belongs to you.
Wasn't that a great song? Wasn't that when Jesus said? All right, never mind. Next up, we will have the Queen Bees doing gymnastics. Mariah Moses and Lyric Parker. Next up, we will have the Queen Bees, Mariah Moses, and Lyric Parker doing gymnastics.
Wait till you get some shoes. Respect yourself. That means quiet.
We are currently having technical difficulties. Give us 5 seconds. Wasn't that a great show? Clap it up for them people. You ready? All right. Enjoy the show.
Love yourself. Get up and dance. Level up. level up, 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 level up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up.
All right. Oh, we just wanted to see it again. Turn it over, do it again.
We are currently experiencing more technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Okay, remember what I told you.
We're back ready.
Go, give me that serious
Level up, 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 level up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Them old mistakes are gone, I won't do them no more. There's moves, I've done it there before. I turn it into something, my comeback on 100. Let's talk it, more action, you just go CC coming. I just keep elevating, no this is just upgrading. My lessons make blessings, I turn that into money. They gotta never settle, this gift is so much better. I'm chillin', I'm winning, like on another level. You can talk all you want. See me as a great, nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up.
I'm just as good. It's okay though. Next up. Oh wait, wasn't that a good show?
Okay, wait. Sit down. They the gymnastics. I need them to stand up right now. They're gymnastics. It's my fault. I know it. And then it's gymnastics, right? Okay.
Next up, we have somebody from China. They will be doing a kung fu demonstration. Malachi Moses, to the stage, please. My bad.
You have to be real quiet.
Good job, Malachi. Can't he fight? Next up, we will have the Little Divas doing gymnastics. music.
Okay, the next one.
Just a moment. All right, we're ready. Currently experiencing more technical difficulties. We have a DJ that can't DJ, but it'll be okay. You ready? Are you ready? So this is awkward. I thought we had a show for you, and our DJ, our DJ is experiencing technical difficulties. Let's give a hand to those great dancers. Next, we will have. What's the? Well, after those wonderful performances, we will now have the staff presentation and award ceremony for kindergarten through third grade. Kindergarten first.
What song did we, I'm sorry, what song? Victory's at the end.
Yeah, victory at the end.
That's why. Could the third grade come up, please, and present your award?
Up here, down here, down here.
Excuse us.
All third graders, could you come here, please?
Third and fourth.
Third and fourth.
Third and fourth to the stage, please.
This one? Hi. Oh, welcome, parents, once again. Will y'all give these kids a wonderful round of applause for all this talent? Woo! Man, I was impressed. I saw y'all working hard to do your best. Not only are these kids so talented in other areas, academics as well, we're just going to pass out awards to the third and fourth graders. And when I call your name, students, just step forward, and then we'll give you certificates when we get back to class, okay? So will you, parents, would y'all hold your applause until we call all the names, and then we'll give everybody a clap. First student I have is Malachi Moses. LaVia Brown. Step up. King Johnson. Arlandria Reed. Ashlyn Crocker. Talia Conley. Jerea Cox. Amari Smith. Hassana Dixon. Mariah Moses. Lyric Parker. Lara Stewart. Kyron Jones. Elijah Ellis. Madeline McDaniel. And that is all of my wonderful class. I'm Gwen Maxwell, and this is Mr. Ron Stark. So it's been our pleasure to serve you and your kids this summer. Thank you for coming.
Okay, so as I call them, they're gonna come up and get it as I call them. I'm using this mic or I'm using this.
You said I can do the first grade. Yeah, it don't matter to me. I think they both are.
Good morning. So in the absence of Miss Morrow, which she had to leave us early, I will be presenting her certificates to her students. And then I will also present first grades as well. Caden Alexander. Is he here?
Yeah, he's here.
Nicole Barron.
Wait just a minute. Let them line up just a minute. You all get in a line. We got a line of kindergarten. So we
No.
want to be
London.
Go get them first.
And she can walk. First graders.
first graders. Just go first
You can
graders,
just put
go
them
all
over
the way
there.
down. Kindergarten and first graders. See how blessed we are, you guys? All of these kids.
Kaden.
Is this all the first kindergarten?
Yes.
Now we can go ahead and,
That's Jersey.
I think you all are talking. That's rude. Okay.
Jersey Crocker. Camden Davis. London Davis. Jaden Deadman. I need y'all to come and get them.
Jaden, London, and Camden.
Jaden, London, listen for your names. Turn around here.
Cadence George, Peyton Lewis, Taylor McGee, Lacey Shannon, Marley Shannon, and Joy Maya Thompson. Now I will present the first graders that belong to me this summer, which I had the pleasure of working with. Dakota Armstrong, Ayana Barnett, Demaya Barron, Mylan Kane, Braden Chaplin, Ziera Cox, Roxy Dixon, Aiden Floyd, Harmony Fulbright, Jayla Hopkins, Jamia McCaskill, Ronald Trey Parker, Rylan Silman, Terrence Stevens, Clinton Taylor, and Lamaria Thompson. Some of them also received a certificate for going to First T as well. So they will also be going home with a certificate from First T as well.
Let's give a hand for them.
Okay.
Next, oh, my bad. Next, we will have the second grade with their awards.
Good morning, parents. This is my second grade.
You all we can hear. Okay.
My name is Glenda Mitchell. I teach second grade. We teach reading and math. Certificates, second grade, I'll give them to you. Get to your room, just step out, okay? The first certificate goes to Mariah Hopkins.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Hopkins. Yeah. Next one is Ryan McCaskill.
All right.
Nariah Jones. Jarius Johnson.
All right.
Carell Whitson. Dallas Armstrong. Emily Floyd. Emily. Major Harden. DJ Sire. Jaden Jasper. Messiah Ellis. And Zeta Ellis. This is the second grade class.
Let's give a hand for those second graders. I think those are all the grades. I don't really know for sure. But these kids have been working hard all summer, you know, in classes with the teachers, learning math and reading. stuff like that. Next, we will have a basketball demonstration from Jaden Martin, Jeremiah Martin, and Josiah Wilson.
All around the world. To the beach, y'all. Let's go. All around the world. Y'all know this is so that. To the beach, y'all. Yeah. Now basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court. I keep it so fresh on the microphone. I like no interruption when the game is on. I like slam dunk to take me to the hoop. My favorite play is the alley-oop. I like the pick and roll. I like the give and go. And it's basketball. Bow wow, let's go. All around the world. Yeah, to the beach, y'all.
Let's give a hand for them kids. Up the dribbling and crossovers and all that. Next, we will have Talia Cox with the painter presentation. Give a hand for Talia. I said Talia. And Jerea. Sorry.
Come on. You guys, one of the things that I'm trying to do, first of all, I need this row to be quiet. That's respect. Okay, one of the things that I'm having them to present themselves because they're very, very scared, but I want them to get used to presentation, okay? So you all be patient and respect. Thank you. Just say your name and the reason. Oh, come down here. I don't think that mic is working. Come right here. Okay.
Hi, my name is Talia Conley, and I made this painting because I was talking about fall, and also I wanted to blend my colors with the leaves, so yeah.
All right. That's all you have to say. Come on. Don't be. Say your name.
My name is
They can't
Jerea.
hear you. Not like a baby. Come on. You can do
My
it.
name is Jerea Cox, and the reason why I drew this is because I like unicorns and eyes. Unicorns and eyes.
Unicorn eyes. Okay, thank you. Next, we have a particular, I need all of the, where's Kim Daniels? Kim Daniels? We ain't moving them now. Them not too loud.
Good morning. Can we have all the participants that helped with the painting collage to come forth, please? You know who you are. You did that right over there? If you participated in that, come forward, please. Thank you. Come on this side of me. Faith and hope. There are others as well that helped with the painting collage. Let them present themselves. That's okay. He did it. Raquel, you don't want. Okay, so that's okay if you choose not to come. However, I will say this, we definitely have a lot of creative young people in the program, as you all can see. But particular, I wanted to give them a painting experience that allowed them to use their natural abilities and also to experience their own painting session. So with that said, I'm going to let them kind of identify their painting, their portrait, and they can explain where the inspiration come from. As you all see, that the words on there is either respect or respect yourself. And there were 3 themes for our program: respect, responsibility, and integrity. And so we chose to go with the respect yourself theme, and so we gave them a visual, and based on their own creativity and how they saw it and their own inspiration, they painted their own portrait. So I'm going to allow them to, does this mic actually work? Take that over there and identify your portrait and kind of explain where your inspiration was at.
This was my painting. Okay. My name is Brian, and this was my painting. This is my painting. I originally had a totally different color, but because I had to mess it up, I had to fix it with this. Yeah. My name is Kendall, and this one is my painting.
My name is Makari, and this is my painting.
My name is Faith, and this is my painting. My name is Hope, and I originally messed up, but I kept trying, and this is my painting.
I'm Miss Markel, and this one is mine.
One thing I try to encourage them is that they'll use the word mess up, I made a mistake. But one thing that we know in self-discovery and creativity, it's really not such thing as a word of messed up, because whatever you do, that is your own inspiration, and you can pull from that. And so we need to help our young people to move away from I messed up, I made a mistake, because through those opportunities becomes success. So it's okay. But what I wanted to end with, collectively, they say a different message because they have created this in their own way. But we want them to understand that we honor the differences, but we all are truly one.
All right. They have plenty of room.
Next up, we will have the steppers. Yeah. Next up, we will have a poem. We will have a poem by Hope Malone and Faith. Give a hand.
Okay. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm just a little nervous. You may write me down in history, but your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you so beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons, like suns, with the assurance of pride. Just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lower eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I got golden mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air I'll rise. Oh, does my viewness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I've danced like I got diamonds at the meaning of my thighs? Out of the hut's history of shame I rise. Up from a past that's ruined pain I rise. I'm the black ocean, leaping wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leave behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I'm the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise.
Let's give a hand for them again for being so brave. Next, we will have Essence Ferguson with Adrenaline Rush.
Volcano surfing is a sport in which an individual rides down an active volcano up to 50 miles per hour using nothing but a wooden board. When I first heard about this sport, I thought to myself, it must be nice to feel so safe that you have to invent new ways to put yourself in danger. When the body thinks it may be swallowing its last breath, the heart becomes claustrophobic. It starts pounding against the chest like it needs to see what's on the other side. The lungs, they become two newlyweds holding hands in a crashing airplane. This is called an adrenaline rush. I was 18 when I started driving. Man's 2 earthquakes trembling at 10 and 2, signaling every time I switched the lane, and going 20 when the speed limit was 25. I still remember the first time I was pulled over. It was 2 a.m. on a Saturday. The officer, he spilled his lights out all over my rearview mirrors, and he spills out of his car with his hands already on his weapon. He looks at me the way a tsunami looks at a beach house, and I can tell he's the type of man who brings a gun to a food fight. He called me you, and I thought to myself, that's an interesting way of pronouncing girl. He asked me for my license registration, wants to know what I'm doing in the neighborhood, if the car is stolen, and if I have any drugs. And most days, I could grab my voice and swing it like a hammer. But instead, I picked it up like a shard of glass, scared what might happen if I didn't hold on to it carefully. Because I know this much melanin, a smart mouth, and that uniform is a plot line to a film that can easily end with a chalk outline baptism, me trying to make a body bag look stylish for the camera, and being the newest coat in a closet full of RIP hashtags. Once a friend of a friend asked me, why would there more black people in the X Games? And I said, you don't get it. Being black in America is already one of the most extreme sports ever. We don't need to invent new ways to put ourselves in danger. The old ones have been working for decades. Watch the news, watch the news, watch the news. Jim Crow may have left the nest, but our streets are still covered in his feathers. Being black in America is realizing there's a thin line between a traffic stop and the cemetery. It's the way my body tenses whenever I hear police siren in a song. It's the quiver in my stomach whenever there's an officer behind me. It's the sigh of relief when I turn right and he doesn't. I don't need to go volcano surfing. Heck, I have an adrenaline rush every time an officer drives past without pulling me over. And I realize tonight I'm going to make home safe. Thank you.
Good job, Essence. Thank you. Next, we will we will have Jigga by the Jigga Squad, the Jigga Kids. Yeah. Currently experiencing technical difficulties. Again. Never mind.
Y'all know what time it is. I'ma hit that jigger. We gon' hit that jigger. He gon' hit that jigger. Everybody hit that jigger. I'ma hit that jigger. She gon' hit that jigger. We gon' hit that jigger. Everybody hit that jigger. Hit that jigger. Hit that jigger. Hit that jigger. 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 Crisscross with that jigger. Walk with that jigger. Slide with that jigger. High with that jigger. Dug it with that jigger. Drop with that jigger. Running man. Millie rock with that jigger. Do the jigger. Do the jigger. Do the jigger. 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 Do the jigger. Do the jigger. Do the jigger. 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 If you wanna do that jigger, you gotta grab a friend. I'ma bust it, and bust it again. I'ma do that jigger cause my mama did that jigger. I'ma do that jigger cause my mama did that jigger. Hit it granny, hit it granny, hit it granny, hit it granny. You gotta jigger to the beat, jigger with your dance. If you wanna hit that jigger, you gotta ask the jigger man cause he gon' jig with it. He gon' bust it, he gon' jig with it. He gon' bust it, oh he gon' jig with it. He gon' bust it, oh he gon' jig with it. He gon' bust it. I'm tryna do that jigger with all my friends. When the song goes out, I'ma play it again. I'ma do that jigger with all my friends. And when the song goes out, I'ma play it again. Make your daddy hit that jigger, watch him bust it. Make your mama hit that jigger, watch she bust it. Make your sister hit that jigger, watch she bust it. Now I'ma hit that jigger, watch me bust it. Make your mama hit that jigger, watch her bust it. Make your mama hit that jigger, watch her bust it. Make your sister hit that jigger, watch her bust it. Now I'ma hit that jigger and I'ma bust it. Crisscross with that jigger, walk with that jigger, slide with that jigger, high with that jigger, dug it with that jigger, drop with that jigger, running man, Millie rock with that jigger. Do the jigger, do the jigger, do the jigger, 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 do the jigger, do the jigger, do the jigger, 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 jigger. Yeah, you already know, yeah, this is the jigger, man.
Give them a hand.
Go up there, Isaiah. Isaiah Ellis. This individual, Lord have mercy. I had him to do this special one. It's called the Weary Blues. I did not put his name on here, but he's worked very hard. Wait till the music comes. Wait, just a minute. Get the mic. Where's the mic? Sorry, just keep playing. That's fine.
Drowning in a drowsy, suffocated tune, rocking back and forth with a mellow croon. I heard a Negro play by Lennox Abbey the other night, by the pale of Paula of an old gaslight. He did a lazy sway, he did a lazy sway, in a tune of those weary blues. With his ebony hands in each ivory key, he made that poor piano moan with melody. Oh, blues, swaying to and from on his rickety stool, he played that sad, raggedy tune like a musical fool. Sweet blues, coming from a black man's soul. Oh, blues, with a deep, strong voice with a melancholic tune. I heard that Negro play, that old piano moan. Ain't got nobody in all this world, ain't got nobody but myself. I was trying to keep from frowning and put my troubles on the shelf. Thump, thump, thump with his foot on the floor. He played a few chords and he sang some more. I got the weary blues and can't be satisfied. Got the weary blues and can't be satisfied. I ain't happy no more. and I wish I had died. And far into the night he crooned that tune. The stars went out and so did the moon. The singer stopped playing and went to bed, while the weary blues echoed through his head. He slept like a rock or a man that's dead. Thank you.
Next, we will have 3rd through 8th grade singing "I Got That." Ooh. Just a moment.
Hurry up.
The show will be starting in just a moment. Experiencing technical difficulties again because of our DJ. We'll have it together shortly. Sorry. Just a moment.
While they doing that, I'm gonna have her to, after this, after the Lee's class.
Just a moment. There you go.
My man, that was crazy. Yo, what you think?
Jay, call him.
You call him.
I'm not.
Still experiencing technical difficulties. We thought it was ready, but never mind.
Yes, sir. That's been real good. That's been real good.
I got no reason to fear. I got Jesus on my side. I got that
get him a hand. Let's get him another hand for getting up there and singing that song.
We have the teacher's presentation for the 4th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Next, we will have the teacher presentation and awards for the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grades.
Respect yourself. Almost finished, you guys. We got 2 more, but I need you to be quiet. Okay, can the teachers come up and do the presentation, please? Teachers come up. Ms. Kirby.
You want a mic? You want to use this mic? You want to use
All right, this is for Mr. Lee. He could not make it today. Mike? Okay. I am presenting today on behalf of Mr. Lee. He could not make it today. Okay, this is 5th and 6th. Jalen Burks. Ricky McQuarters.
Ricky McQuarters. I need all of Mr. Lee's class to come line up, please, so we can do this quickly. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Aaron Gibson.
Aaron Gibson, all right.
Raylan Brown. Rhea Brown. I'm sorry. You did good, Rhea. Jeremiah Martin.
All right. My helper.
Jaden Martin. There you go. And Jeremiah Owens. There you go. Did I get everybody? Okay, she's not here. Okay, did I get everybody? Did I get you?
Rhea.
Rhea? Rhea got hers. Okay. Okay, she didn't sign the sign-in sheet.
Okay, who did get one? We'll make sure they get one. Could you step to the front? You all get to say your name.
Say your name.
And I will give one right away.
Corey Gibson.
Corey Gibson. You're the one for dance.
Josiah Wilson.
You're the one for basketball. We will get you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't hold on for them. I did a feeling they were in the room.
Yeah, could,
Mr. Williams' class, would you guys please come forward?
Mr. Williams' class.
We had a delightful time throughout the summer with this group. Actually, I had a chance to work with all of the students that are part of the camp. Paris is one of the young ladies that has assisted with the actual program as far as being a mentor. We always want to thank Pastor Potter and his administrative staff, and definitely Cheryl for all of her, Miss Wright for all of her support, and all the teachers. So Paris would read the names of our class, and as she calls your name, I need you to please come forward. Parents, I do want to thank you for letting them come every day, or as much as they did to participate in this activity. But I'm Miss Dyer, so Miss Paris.
First is Brian Brown. Kendall McClellan. Lara Stewart. Essence Ferguson. Isaiah Ellis. Hope Malone. Makari Alexander. Faith Malone. Nakaira Beatty.
We'll give Emilia one. She didn't do one. Emilia, see us before you leave, and I have yours ready for you. All right. Thank you.
Okay, this is pretty much the end of the program. However, I will go amiss if I did not acknowledge the teachers. Can I have your attention? You guys heard the saying, it takes a whole village, an entire village, to make a community, to help raise our kids. I could not have done, Reverend Potter and I could not have done this without the volunteers. The volunteers, half of them are in the back, but if you are here as a volunteer, that includes the CIT, that's counselors in training. Would you please stand? This particular group, go sit down, baby. This particular group, just for June and July, we have clocked over 2,000 community hours. That is huge for 2 months. This year, we had 170 children. And I'm not going to tell you how many we fed, because we also, this was a site for kids that did not have any food for the summer. They were welcome here as well. I do want my teachers to come down. Miss Jonna Morrow is not here. She did the first grade, but as I call your name, could you come to the front? Can I have Miss Fresnel? Can you come to the front? She's one of our newest teachers, and I'm telling you, there's good things that happen in small packages. That's all I can say. And then we have, where is Miss Pam Thomas was the TA, but we also have Miss Mitchell. She is the second grade, give a shout out. She's been with me every year that she says she's not coming back. I'm like, yeah, right. And she comes back and she does a fantastic job. Then we have Mr. Lee. He is out for the time because he had a workshop, but he handled the 3rd and 4th grade. No, he didn't. The 5th and 6th. The 3rd and 4th grade is Mr. Starks, TA. Come on down. Miss Maxwell, the teacher. These two individuals. Every year, Miss Maxwell and Mr. Stark say, Cheryl, I'm getting too old for this, I'm getting too old for this. But they always come back. I just don't know. Okay. We also had Mr. Lee, Mr. Robert Lee, and we had Reverend Williams that did the 5th and 6th. As I said before, they are already on the teacher commitment, and we had Caleb Bond. Guys, like I said, we had a wonderful group. We had Miss Leader, oh my goodness, save the best for last, Lord. Now this one, I'm serious. Miss Dyers, she did not even answer her phone when I called. I'm just saying, she did not answer her phone. But I found her, I think she clicked over to a new cell number, but I got it from her son. Yes, she is our gym and team builder and counselor and field trip. She just does everything. Give her a hand. Okay? We also have the people, I really don't want to call out any volunteer names because I know, like Ms. Starks, Kim, our TU. Come on, Alex, stand up. Alex she's getting ready to graduate from TU. She came up here every Tuesday and Thursday, and then the last 2 weeks she just came up every day because she knew we needed help. And she taught them fundamental basketball. Yes. So you will see a lot of the volunteer names. We also had our first T volunteers. Can you stand up? Come on, Miss Washington. Cecil. They made sure, and we also had our signers. Come on, Miss Starks. She came, you all. Miss Starks, she comes every year. She's Mr. Starks' wife, Tammy, and who else is in here? Miss Leela, she was my right arm. TPS, she thinks she's leaving me, but she's not. We had Miss Edwards. Miss Edwards is actually our SAT tutor as well as my boss, Miss Edwards. We had Paula Tees. She's really not a volunteer. She's what can I say? She's a resistant volunteer, but she doesn't have a choice either. Miss Paula Tees. We had Candace Cass that did all the music. Miss Diedrich, he's getting ready to show you the slideshow that he put together in one day because I took so long giving the pictures. And you all going to see one of my favorite people, Mr. Lewis, but you will actually see him on the film. We also had Miss Perryman. Did you raise your hand, Miss Perry? She's our TA. Who else did I miss? Now, we have our counselors. Lord, counselors, come on down. Come on down, counselors. Okay, counselors, wait just a minute, class. Counselors, CIT in training, counselors in training, come right here. I need you all right down here. Jayla. Okay, can I respect yourself? Okay, this year, guys, as I said before, it does. I'm sorry, but the first, second, third, fourth, you're not ready. Turn around. This year I did try something. This is our beta group. I tried something different this year. All of the counselors are high school. They are also, some of them are the first time ever working. So what I did, I had these wonderful teachers. I had volunteers to help them to become all that they should be, could be, or ought to be. Have you ever gone to McDonald's and you go through the drive-thru and you say, they don't say, may I help you? They don't say, thank you. This is what I am actually instilling in this group right here. I think they did an awesome job. Now, we have Marcus. I need you to introduce yourself. Tell if you, what college you going to, and our high school. Just real quick. It's time to go, so just real quick.
I'm Marcus Potter. I graduated from Booker T. No, don't worry about
I'm Shondorian Hall. I go to Central. I want to go to LSU.
My name is Markel. I'm a senior, and I want to go to Southern.
My name is Dejanay Mitchell. I'm a senior, and I want to go to UCLA.
My name is Maya Washington. I'm a senior, and I want to go to Texas Christian University.
I'm Fabian, and I go to Booker T.
My name is Natasia. I go to Memorial, and I want to go to AMU.
My name is Jayla. My name is Jayla. I'm 16, and I go to Rogers, and I want to go to Langston.
My name is Avery Evans, and I'm a sophomore, and I want to go to OU.
My name is Serenity, and I want to go to Langston.
My name is Paris. I'm a sophomore, and I want to go to Langston University.
My name is Laren. I'm a sophomore, and I go to Booker T.
My name is Gigi, and I go to McLean.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you. You guys can go sit down. While I do this last one, teachers, can you have all of your students to come up on stage so we can sing our last song? Now, this last volunteer, this is our staff. Wait, I'm sorry, we're not ready. We're not ready. We're not ready. We're not ready. Bubbles, and just quietly go on stage. Bubbles, quietly go on stage. This last volunteer group is our kitchen group where you will experience their wonderful cooking. Now that's a lot of them, so you guys have to help me. Miss Sandra, Miss Deborah Goodman, who is our volunteer coordinator. We have Ruth Rosa. Who else do we have? Y'all help me now. I have to look at face. Rosetta Moore, Miss Fresnel. I'm gonna tell you, we have a lot. We have a lot of group. I need this. We are doing I'm a Promise, and we're gonna do a slideshow, and we are finished. Okay. Okay, respect yourself. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. I need it quiet now. Everybody quiet. I still hear talking. I still hear talking. Can we play I'm a Promise, Mr. Marcus? And we are done. I still hear talking. I know you're excited, but I still hear talking. Who's directing this? Where did they go? Avery, come on and direct this.
You want me to direct it? I direct it.
You can.
Shh. I ain't give a I am a promise.
I am a possibility. I am a promise. With a capital P. I am a great big ball of love. With reality. And I am learning to hear God's voice, and I'm learning to make good choices. I am a promise to be anything God wants me to be. That he wants me to go. I can cross the white sea. I am a great big promise you see. I am a promise. I am a possibility. I am a promise. With a capital P. I am a great big bundle of potentiality.
Sing it.
Anything God wants me to be. I am a promise to be anything God wants me to be. I am a promise.
Come this way. Everybody, go back. Okay, this ends our program. We have hot dogs, we have chips, we have juniper jumpers, we have water, sports, and we are welcoming the parents to eat with us and fellowship with us. We actually end at 1 o'clock today. Thank you and have a blessed day.
Something right. Tell me all I got is all I need. Tell me you gon' help me stay and fight. The world tryna play with my soul. I'm just tryna find where to go. I'm tryna remember the way. I'm tryna get back to my home. But I can't do this on my own. That's why I'm just trusting in you. cause I don't know where else to go, and I don't know what else to do.
No, don't let the fear make you feel like you can't fight this on your own. You know I'll be there for you no matter where you go. You'll never be alone. No, just fight a little longer, my friend. It's all worth it in the end. But when you got nobody to turn to, just hold on and I'll find you. Just fight a little longer, my friend. It's all worth it in the end. But when you got nobody to turn to, just hold on and I'll find you. I'll find you. I'll find you. Just hold on and I'll find you. I'll find you. I'll find you. Just hold on and I'll find you.
Happy Friday, everybody, and I'm certainly glad that you found us right here. It's the home of gospel here at Sirius XM. Kurt Franklin's Praise. I'm Mita Watson.